Hi friends, welcome back everyone to an introduction. Friends, this is Prince once again here. So friends, let us look into this special video where we are going to discuss about the budget plan. How is that an intraday trader can plan his budget day trade, that is on February 1st. This is not applicable only to this year, it is applicable to all the budget years and all other major events which whenever we have. So we all know that during this particular period on the budget day, the VIX is going to be very high. There's going to be a lot of volatility. The premiums will be very high. There's not going to be a lot of up and down kind of movement. But when I just checked my past 2-3 years record, I found that February 1st was the day when I made big profits, big returns. And also usually February month also is very good returns because the premiums will be very high and will get very good theta decay. So what I'm trying to say is, for an option seller, there's an added advantage due to this high VIX, because even in case if there is no movement also, you're going to get very good decay, and if there is any one-sided movement, you will try to catch the direction. So we can make very good profits on such kind of days. So in this video, let us look into it. And also friends, let me give a strong disclaimer. Please don't blindly follow whatever I am telling, because this is my understanding of the budget day and this is how I execute it. Please do your own research and please practice it. Please do backtest before implementing this on February 1st. Right? Okay, so before going into the strategy is nothing but the straddle which you are executing. I want to discuss about the money management and the risk management, because most of the time after listening to strategy, many of them skip the video, but they forget about the money management. Friend, on this day, on February 1st, if at all you need to make money, the main thing, the key focus which you need to give is on the money management. Many of them ignore this, because of which they end up making big losses in the start of the market itself and they can't trade the entire day. Because if at all you see the entire cycle, there's going to be period when the market is going to be silent, then there's going to be sudden movements, again there'll be one-sided movement. So that you can divide into almost 3 to 4 kinds of market phases will be there, right? So you need to be there for the entire market, only then you can gain the advantage. So money management is going to be a very key role, and risk management also is going to be a very key role. So let me explain to you first how do we manage our money. So our money we need to divide into 4 parts. We are not going to enter all full shot into our strategy. We are going to divide our capital into 4 parts. So people, those who are having less capital, I would say then you need to plan alternative, but this is for people at least who can divide your capital into 4 parts. So once you divide your capital into 4 parts, then you need to enter step by step. How do you enter step by step? First entry can be at 9:30, second at 10 o'clock, then at 10:30, then at 11 o'clock. So like that, give half an hour time for each setup, and then we can enter step by step. And overall risk management is going to be 2% of your capital. Don't go to lose more than 2% of your capital. And friends, let me tell you very openly, it is just a 2% loss in case, worst case, if you make a loss. That should be a mindset. What is that maximum I'm going to lose? If at all everything goes wrong, if at all the plan goes wrong, what is it I'm going to lose? I'm just going to lose hardly 2% of my capital. It is just like any other day where I'm going to risk 1.5%. Today I'm just risking 2%. So it is just a matter of one day. We're just risking 2%. So don't go to be afraid. Don't be afraid of risking your capital, and don't be afraid of taking your trades. You can just go take your trades. Maximum at the most you're going to lose only 2%, right? That is the risk management. So money management and risk management is very clear. Divide your capital into 4 parts and enter into the strategy step by step. Don't go to blindly enter full-fledged into in single shot. We need to divide our capital into 4 parts, right? Now coming back to the strategy, what is the strategy which I am going to follow? So on this day we might have a sideways movement for some time, and then we might have a trending movement in one side, and also when it is sideways you can expect big kind of up and down movement. So for keeping this in mind, and also remember it is Wednesday, this time it is going to be Wednesday. So the premiums will be comparatively less, because usually starting of the expiry is going to be very high, and this is almost to the end of the expiry, the premium will be little less. So what I'm doing is I'm going to start a straddle at 9:30. So you all know straddle ATM, we're going to sell a call and a put, and then I'm going to keep a stop loss of 50% on both of my legs. Why 50%? As I told you, there can be sideways movement, there can be big movement. So I need to make sure that in case if there's sideways movement or if there is any big movement also, my stop losses will not get hit. That is why I'm keeping 50%. And then if any leg stop loss hits, the other leg I'll move to the initial phase, initial 0 level. Okay, so by that what happens, in case if it is going to trend also, I will be catching the movement. So I have made plan to catch the movement in sideways as well as in trending. So in case if my 9:30 strategy fails, if my stop loss hits, it is just going to be 0.5% only, because I'm dividing my capital into 4 parts. You got the point? Because we can't guarantee that which strategy among this 4 will be making profit for you. So what you can do is, divide into 4 parts. So in case if the first strategy hits stop loss, that is in case if market goes up and again if it comes down, if both the legs stop loss hits, you're going to lose only hardly 0.5% of your capital. That should be the overall plan. Hope you're understanding the concept. Then if 9:30 fails, you have the next hero coming in for you, next batsman coming for you at 10 o'clock. So then again 10 o'clock batsman, in case if he's making profit, well and good. Otherwise you have the 10:30 batsman. Even if 10:30 batsman fails, we have the 11 o'clock batsman who's coming in to score for you. That should be the overall approach, that should be the overall example. And friends, let me tell you, in case if the first strategy or the second strategy makes small profits or makes small losses and you come out without any major losses, and even if you're even after implementing the 11 a.m. strategy, and if you still have your risk appetite, that is if your 2% stop loss is not hit, then what you can do is you can re-enter again and again at every half an hour. So if the first strategy both the stop loss is hit, you have the capital idle, so that you can re-enter at 11:30. Not only at 11:30, in case if both the stop loss hits at 12 o'clock, then you can re-enter at 12 o'clock or 12:30. So in every half an hour gap, keep entering into new straddle. As long as your 2% capital stop loss is not hit, you can keep entering. You can keep re-entering into new straddles. So don't go to look into the transaction cost which is going to happen on this particular day, because the premiums are very high and you're going to make very good profits. And friends, let me tell you, initially don't expect 100% profit. This is got a 75% accuracy. There are chances of making loss as well, but even if you make loss, you're just going to lose only 25% of your capital. Hope you like the concept. Hope you like the video. Money management is very important, without which this strategy is going to fail. Divide your capital into 4 parts, and your risk management also is going to be 2% of your capital. Do this on any even days and it will make very good returns for you. Okay, and why 50% I told you? That's because the premiums are very low on Wednesday. If it was Monday, Tuesday something, I would have made it at 30 to 40% that range, but now being Wednesday, I have to keep it at 50%. Any doubts, any confusion, you can always put on the comment section, or always you can ask me on my WhatsApp, my number 8095 876 525. Thank you and have a nice day.